One question I get asked a lot by clients and other random people on the internet is how often should I post new content? And my answer is always the same: post as often as you can consistently. Now, consistency can be hard, especially if you're wearing 30 other hats in your business. But a content calendar can help you post more consistently by helping you plan ahead of time and batch that content so that you're not just posting when the spirit moves. Today, I'm going to share my own personal content calendar with you. It's a Google Sheets content calendar template that I use on my own and also with my clients, and you can download it for free at the link in the description. But first, if you're new to me or my channel, hello, I'm Sarah Jane. I'm a copywriter and content strategist with over a decade of experience in content marketing. I specialize in writing copy that's packed with personality, which if you take a little sneak peek at my website, you'll see exactly what I mean. And I also specialize in writing copy that doesn't use manipulative marketing tactics. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe to my channel and you'll find lots of copywriting and content tips. Now let's get to the good stuff. I'm going to show you my content calendar template on Google Sheets. It's super customizable, super easy to use. So let's take a look. All right, welcome to my monthly content planner on Google Sheets. This planner is super easy to use, super easy to customize so that it has everything you need on it. And I'm just going to take you through some of the tabs and show you how it works. So you can use this same template every month. What I would do is I'd recommend just hitting File, make a copy, and it'll make a copy of the calendar so that you can use it for the next month as well. To change the month here, just double click where it says February 2022 and navigate to whatever month it is you want to use it for. Click the button for the first day, and then you'll see here all the dates have changed so that you have an accurate calendar. Now, this monthly view tab is basically just that, to give you a monthly view of what content is going out when. This is great for people who are visual organizers. You can very easily see what content's going out when, what the cadence is, if you're being consistent with things, and it just gives you an overall kind of idea of your content calendar. So you're going to use these colorful boxes off to the side here and paste them on the day that you'll be publishing that type of content. So for instance, blog posts, if you usually post them on a Tuesday, you'll just copy that yellow box, paste it on all the Tuesdays. And then let's say that every time you post a blog post, you then tweet the published link on the day of, and then also on 2 days later. So as you can see, this gives you a nice visual of what's going out when. If you're being consistent with your content, you'll be able to see it. If you're not being consistent, you'll see weird gaps on the planner. So let's take a look at the blog tab. Blog, email, and podcasts are very similar, just has different columns for the different channels. So whenever you put a publish date in here, so let's say I want to publish the blog every Tuesday, right? So when you choose it here, it'll automatically put the day there. And I did that because I like knowing the day that things are going out. The day of the week is more significant to me than the actual date. So here you've got when the draft is due, title, description, author, keyword, CTA, promotion. You can add columns based on what you need. So let's say you want to add a column for SEO metadata. So you would just right click here, insert the column. Now you have the column that you need. And let's say some of these columns, you're not going to use them, like author. If you're writing all of your blog posts, the author is the same. You can again just right click and delete the column. Now at the end here, there are the stages of creating and publishing a blog post. So you can check off where you are in the stage. This is really great if you are working with a team, or maybe you have a copywriter or a VA helping you out with your blog content. They can check off where it is in the process. This is especially great if you don't have some kind of content management system where you can track all of this and you're kind of just tracking it in Slack or email. This is a more structured way of keeping track of this. And even if it's just you, it's helpful to know where things are in the process. So you might come in and see, okay, these blogs are all good up until the images. I need to start publishing some content. So I know, okay, I have 3 blogs to optimize, schedule, and publish. So email, again, obviously has different columns based on what's needed for email. Podcast is the same. You can also delete any of these tabs here that don't apply to you. So let's say you don't have a podcast. You just right-click here and hit delete. Now let's take a look at the social media tabs. So these are all, again, pretty similar, but they have things that are specific to each channel. So for Facebook, we have type. Is it a feed post? Is it a live? Are you posting in a group? You'll also see the image dimensions here. Just a note, these dimensions change over time. So depending on when you're watching this video, these dimensions might have changed. I will say once I know of a change in the platform, I do come on and update this free monthly content planner. So you can always come back and get the new version, or if you're downloading right now, it'll be the most up-to-date version. Again, we've got the process here. You can always add, let's say you have another step in the process, just right-click, add a column, and then you've got another step in your process. Instagram, very similar. We have different types here. So feed, post, story, live, reel. If they end up adding other features, I will add different types of post here. Now, Pinterest is a little bit different because you do have character limits for your title and your description. So what I've done here is I have put a character counter, which tells you how many characters you have here in the title. So when we type in the title, the characters will appear there. So our limit is 100, 23 is turning green. It'll stay green until you go over that 100 limits, and then it turns red, just to kind of give you a visual indication that, hey, you need to get rid of some content. The description is the same. So this will make sure that you're not going into Pinterest and then saying, oh man, I have to cut down on characters. You can write it correctly the first time. This also has a board column here that you can add your boards to so that you know where you're actually going to post it on Pinterest. Twitter is similar, 280 character limit. So I've added that over here. Note that the characters don't include the link, which is over here, or the hashtags. So what you'll want to do is once you have the hashtags and the link, you'll want to put it in the actual text box over here so that the character count's accurate. Then we've also got LinkedIn and YouTube. So that is my Google Sheets content planner template. Again, super easy to use, super easy to customize, make it your own. You can change the colors, you can add or delete information, and it's really going to help you just stay organized. If you're planning your content ahead of time so that you can batch create, this is great for that. You can come into each of these tabs. Let's say you've planned out the next 5 blog posts you're going to write. You can have them all planned out in here. So when it comes time to batch your content, you just come to the tab, see what you're writing about, and create your content. So that's my Google Sheets content calendar template. It's super easy to use and modify so you can make it your own. You can download this bad boy at the link in the description to get started planning your content today or tomorrow. Don't forget to leave a little comment and let me know what tools you're currently using to manage your content. And if you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button. Until next time.